cover. So there have been some interesting games that were played today or yesterday to some people, but there were some interesting games that were played today, which were firstly in the afternoon. It started. It was Everton versus West Brom, then Leeds versus which team was they playing against? Fulham, then yeah, then Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Then lastly it was Arsenal versus West Ham. So I have to start by saying this: congratulations to Crystal Palace, because all the games. Okay, there were some other games that were played while I was not here, like literally watching. I was not there watching, right? But in the game against Crystal Palace, United, I felt like United were humbled. They were humbled by a small team where a lot of people didn't expect them to lose, and now that they've lost, what is going to happen from then? So before we go anywhere far, guys, do us a favor, click the subscribe button, share this video on your social media. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Please just do that right now. Just click the like button, share this video with everyone in the world, and if you have any comments on the comments, you can always say it on the comment sections. We'll try to answer it as much as we can so that we see where we can cover. So it was United, right? United came up with this past whole week, other teams played. United and Manchester City didn't play because they were coming from United were coming from Europa. So this was actually their first game of the season, and I have to say that what I saw today is not something that I expected today. I did a watch along of the game. You can check it out as well. I did try to cover as much. United, okay, the football was flowing, but it seems like it wasn't really okay. Let's talk about the players who really did mess up today for United, because every time whenever a club loses, we always try to look for the guys who mess up in each and every team, which I don't definitely relegate, but that's what we find ourselves into in some of the situation. So the team came up a strong team. It was a strong team with Daguerre go. Okay, let me do this so that I try to prepare for you guys so that you see how the team was like. But it was a strong team either way. It was a strong team. Sorry guys, my mouse is acting like I'm living on planet Mars. But so Premier League is back again, and it's back with a bang, guys. I believe you were excited with the games. We did see some of the craziest team games that we saw today, and people of Everton, I think they're smiling like Jesus is coming on earth. I don't know if that's the right way to actually explain what is happening. They're really happy with what James Rodriguez is doing with his team and stuff like that. Really excited with that James Rodriguez is offering these guys, and okay, that's what they are. We better wait and see what else will be offered by the team. So the biggest of game of the day today was of course United versus Crystal Palace. So like I'm saying, I'm gonna cover the United part because they were the ones that were humbled, not the other way around. So as you can see on your screen, let me add my face a little bit so that So this was how the team looked like. Which Daguerre goal, Fonsu Mensi, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Pogba, McTominay, James earned Fernandes, Bruno, and Marcus Rashford in Martial front. So they were playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, which was on paper. I don't know if that's the one that they actually used in the game. And they're playing with the interesting Crystal Palace. As you can see, these are the players with the Zaha, Ayew, Skilch, Mac, 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 McCarthy, MacArthur, Townsend, Machel, Saku, Coyote, and the Wad and the Jetta. So the interesting part that people didn't notice here, the Crystal Palace how can I say, captain, or the player who actually plays where Kuyat was playing, was actually off for the game. And I have to say, it wasn't really an easy game for either club, if I may say per se. It was not an easy game at all. People had to sweat for this game. But like what happened, United went there with just the mentality that they were the biggest club in the world, they were gonna win everything, and they were definitely humbled. They were beaten by 3 goals to 1, guys, by Crystal Palace. And Zaha, the former player of Manchester United, is the player to score the double goals which left the club actually losing the game. So what are your thoughts, especially you, if you hate it? Because I had a lot of Manchester United friends making fun of you, Zaha. I actually saw it in the Football Terrace show by Terry. They were making so fun about this person. But what happened is this, that we can all believe in this. What happened is this: Crystal Palace had an idea to actually use against United, and it worked on their favor. So all the things that follows, or whatever you might say, it doesn't really work because they've already done it and they've already won. Congratulations to them. I need to give them their kudos. They deserve to be where they are. It was an interesting game, and it left a lot of people with some mouth-watering moments. Like, for example, where can we start? The first goal, what a goal by Townsend. It was just literally amazing. The way he scored that goal was just out of this world. At the same time, the second goal was a penalty, which was a Zaha penalty, which was taken by Ayew first, and he didn't get it right, and Zaha took the penalty into 20. Then the last goal, it came from, you guessed it, Zaha. What a goal. I think United were kind of like asleep, or something just happened. They were not really concentrated, and they were beaten by Zaha, which was just literally out of this world. I think if I'm talking about the games of today, maybe because I didn't watch the two, but I would think I'll give this game maybe a 6 out of 10 or something like that if I have to rate it. No, not 6, 8 out of 10. Then Arsenal, I'll give it a 4 out of 10 because it was one of the most boring games. I was actually literally falling asleep in the game. So now what's next for United? I have a feeling that after being humbled by Crystal Palace the way they're gonna do that panicky buying and stuff like that. They're gonna be buying a lot and a lot and a lot of players, some they don't even really need. Like, that's what is going to happen. And at the same time, do you think is that if this continues like the way they are playing, do you see by any chance, what I want to say, do you see by the way they were playing, do you see by any chance only getting sacked if they continue with this the way they're playing? Because I don't want to lie, I'm just asking this out of curiosity because I did watch the game and I had to say it was okay, but the way the team, if this team continues, Manchester United is a big club and it's not going to be waiting for a person who's going to be rebuilding it every time. So that is going to be interesting to find out what happens. At the same time, I heard all the United fans complaining about not doing signatures. The fact about you guys not doing the signature, what is just hurting you a lot is that you Liverpool have signed more players than you guys and good quality than you guys. And also also what is hurting you is that all the players you have been linked with, all of them, you find that they're taken by other clubs before you taken, or you try to negotiate something that is just impossible to be done. So it becomes so interesting to see how this thing is gonna move on, because this is what we love the football about, and we want to see what happens now. What is exactly is United going to respond like? What are they going to respond with? So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But it was an amazing game, guys. I don't wanna lie, I really did enjoy the game. I did the comment and you can check it out. I was 100% fit enjoying the game, which is amazing to talk about. So The second game on my list, it's either I have to say maybe Everton or maybe Wolves. Reason why I'm not Wolves exactly. Wolves is playing on Monday with Manchester City. I mean Everton and Shark. Is it? Everton and West Brom. Those are the games that we're playing. So what happened is this. It seems like it was a serious goal scoring game, which I have to say they scored. I think around, is it seven goals in total. If I have to say in total, the two from this side and the two from this side. So 7 goals in total, and I was really it was really a good game. So I don't have exactly a lot to say unless if I really watch it. But everyone are busy picking point that James Rodriguez could be the best that this guy did. So we'll wait and see on that one. Things can change anytime on, but we'll keep looking at it and we'll keep giving you information on that. And the third game for me, I have to say that it was between Leeds United versus Fulham. Well, I did talk about this thing. If you remember, if you did watch the build up, I told you that these guys are coming from the championship, so their level of like that level of their game is gonna be like the same like they always do in the championship because they are so good. But we have to wait and see what happens in terms of the development and whatever that is gonna be choose. So I have to say that I was really impressed. They finished the 4-3 the game. Everton finished 5-2, right? 4-3 the game, which was one of the almost the highest scoring games. I did my predictions, but they are all wrong, except maybe I don't know. We'll wait and see on the development. So what else? Then come the Arsenal game. God, you see how tired I am right now. That's how the game was. It was so tiring tired to watch to any fan of the game of football. Maybe to the Arsenal fans, supporters, they enjoy the game because it was so slow for them. But to us, we're watching from outside. Come on, guys, you can do better, and you did not do better today. Which gets this me a little bit interesting. Let me give you a tip that people might not know. Fantasy League, right? It started, right? Remember, it's continuing now. The Fantasy League, and a lot of people triple captained Mohamed Salah in their Fantasy League. So not Mohamed Salah, of course, some did Mohamed Salah, but a lot of people did Aubameyang, and they're gonna be disappointed tomorrow. So it's gonna be crazy. But we'll wait and see on the development of each and everything that happens. But okay, congratulations to us. Now I'm really proud that you are working so hard that you get your points. But next is Liverpool. That is the interesting thing that people are forgetting. Arsenal are gonna meet Liverpool after this, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in that game. I hope they can actually survive. At the same time, wow. So in terms of all the games, I think I can just say Manchester United game was the best. So I don't want to waste time on that. I want to move on to the next thing that is coming. I think I'll do a fully analysis tomorrow because right now I think my brain is shutting down and working, which is weird. You can check it on the video. You see what I'm talking about. At the same time, we have to talk about the game that we had today. Oh, that are coming tomorrow, and the big one of them, Manchester City's Liverpool is playing Chelsea, or Chelsea is playing Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool, after doing some interesting signing of Diego Jota and what is his name, Thiago Alcantara, it's gonna be an interesting game. We'll have to wait and see on the development of the story and whatever that is going to happen. But what we have been told is that the Premier League did allow clear the player, so he might play at least something tomorrow as we wait. But it's gonna be interesting, I tell you. I feel like my brain is actually stopping. It's gonna be interesting, I tell you. I am still gonna stick with my reactions for those games. We have to wait and see what happens. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope to see you on another video. I'll be back again with this one just to continue in terms of how United were like hammered and stuff like that, so that I try to explain a lot of things, because a lot of Manchester United than to blame the team and how the team are playing, they're busy blaming coaches who are choosing different things that are just crazy. So we wait and see what happens on the developments, but we'll keep you updated. So this has been Sam, guys, for